November 2nd marks the anniversary of the passing of the soulful heartbeat behind the Gap Band. Born in Tulsa, Oklahoma, he was a true multi-instrumentalist, a keyboardist, trumpeter, flugelhorn player, singer, and producer, whose genius helped shape the sound of funk and R&B in the late 70s and 80s. Alongside his brothers Charlie and Robert, he co-founded the Gap Band, delivering hits like Burn Rubber on Me, Early in the Morning, and You Dropped a Bomb on Me. Their sound blended soul, gospel, and funk, creating an energy that moved generations. Today, we honor Ronnie Wilson on the anniversary of his passing. Creating an energy that moved generations. That's what Ronnie Wilson did. Every note, every beat, every horn line carried the heartbeat of Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the sound of the Gap Band that would change R&B and funk forever. Ronnie Wilson wasn't just a musician, he was a musical architect. Born in 1948, he grew up surrounded by gospel, jazz, and soul, and by the time he was a teenager, he could play just about anything he touched. The flugelhorn, the trumpet, keyboards, and of course, his own soulful voice. In the late 1960s, Ronnie and his brothers Charlie and Robert started something special. They formed the Gap Band, named after the streets of Tulsa's Greenwood District, a place of Black pride and resilience once known as Black Wall Street. That name carried power, pride, and history, and Ronnie made sure their music did too. The Gap Band didn't just make songs. They made anthems. Ronnie's musicianship shaped the band's distinctive sound. Horns that punched like brass thunder, bass lines that made you move, and melodies that blended church soul with street funk. He co-produced and co-wrote many of their biggest hits, including Burn Rubber on Me, Early in the Morning, and Outstanding. Those songs didn't just climb the charts. They defined a generation. And through all the success, Ronnie remained the quiet force, the arranger, the conductor of the Gap Band's groove. While Charlie brought the unmistakable voice, Ronnie built the foundation that made the world dance. Ronnie Wilson's influence reached far beyond the Gap Band. His sound has been sampled and celebrated by artists across genres, from hip-hop to R&B to pop. Everyone from Snoop Dogg to Nas, Mary J. Blige, and Tyler the Creator has drawn from the groove Ronnie helped create. That's the mark of a true innovator, when your music continues to live, breathe, and inspire new generations. But behind all the fame and funk was a man who loved his craft deeply. He played with heart, with soul, and with gratitude, always giving glory to God for the gift of music. On November 2nd, 2021, Ronnie Wilson passed away at the age of 73. His wife, Linda Boulware Wilson, shared this beautiful tribute. Ronnie Wilson was a genius with creating, producing, and playing the flugelhorn, trumpet, keyboards, and singing music from childhood to his early 70s. He will truly be missed. He may have left this world, but his rhythm never stopped. You can still feel his energy in every beat of Burn Rubber, every shout of Oops Upside Your Head, and every celebration that gets people on their feet. That's the legacy of Ronnie Wilson, a man whose music continues to bring people together, to lift spirits, and to make the world feel outstanding. Rest in heavenly peace, Ronnie Wilson. Your funk lives on forever. If you enjoyed this tribute to Ronnie Wilson from the Gap Band, drop your favorite Gap Band song in the comments. And I know that's going to be a hard one. What I love most is from the first 5 seconds of any of the songs, you know exactly what it is, who it is, and you're headed immediately for the dance floor. Rest in peace, Ronnie Wilson. And please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share for more stories beyond the legends that have truly shaped our lives. Until next time, keep the music alive by checking out this next video.